Hey guys, welcome to Joshua's 3-week update. I can't even believe it. How are you 3 weeks old already? How are you already 3 weeks old? Time is flying by, but it's also kind of like dragging at the same time because it's kind of all just one consecutive day at this point. He's such a good baby and he seriously does like just fit in with our family. It's like we brought him home from the hospital, but he kind of was just like always meant to be here. And it's so fun seeing Timmy and Kaya interact with him. Like if he starts crying, Kaya will just like stop what she's doing and she'll come over, and she'll say, Joshua, it's okay. And it is so precious. Timmy will do the same exact thing. Both of them will try and put the binky in his mouth. And I mean, anything that they can do to help, like they want to help. They want to help change his diaper. They want to get him dressed. They want to help feed him, like everything. They just want to help. And in regards to like his eating and sleeping patterns, he still seems to eat every 2 to 3 hours. The past couple nights have been a little bit rough with him. Like I've said this before too, like he'll eat on one side and then fall asleep and it's like impossible to wake him up. So I've kind of just like stopped trying to fight it and I'm just like, all right, whatever, like you'll wake up in an hour and then I'll feed you again. So that's been going on. So I've been a little extra exhausted, but it's okay. Sometimes he'll sleep for 3 to 4 hours, but like I said, like at night, it just hasn't really been happening. So during the day, I've been waking him up after 3 hours just to try and get him somewhat not sleeping all day long. But he does, like you can see he's awake right now, and he has been doing a really good job with staying awake after he eats during the day. And he stays awake for like a good hour, I would say, and then he falls asleep for maybe 2 hours and then I'll wake him up to feed him. This child poops, I kid you not, like more than Timmy and Kaya combined. I swear, like he poops all the time. I went to change his diaper right before starting this video and he pooped. And most of the time, like at night, if I, hey, it's okay. Might be getting hungry. Most of the time at night, if I try and like wake him up to feed him on the other side, I'll change his diaper and then it never fails, he poops again. So definitely like he is a little pooper. Other than that, I wrote some things down during the week that I've noticed about him, and 2 things, his eyebrows and his eyelashes are like starting to come in more. I swear when he was born, he did not have eyelashes or eyebrows. And I'm finally starting to see like little eyelashes and just like little eyebrows. They're so precious. And his fingernails, they grow so fast. I literally had to cut them like when we got home from the hospital, and I have to cut them again already. They are so long. Let me see. I don't know if you're even gonna be able to see. You probably won't be able to see. Not that you care about how long his fingernails are, but in regards to me adjusting to having 3 kids, it really hasn't been all that bad because Timmy and Kaya, like they can entertain themselves and they can entertain each other. It's almost easier for them to just kind of like go off and do their own thing, like if I need to feed him or something, because if they're playing together, chances of them arguing are a little bit higher. They're not too bad, they get along pretty well, but they're both kind of like going through their own adjustments as well, so there's a little bit of changes going on there. I would say for the most part, Kaya's biting a little bit, and I feel bad because she's biting Timmy. So when they play together and she doesn't get her way, she might bite him. And I don't like, she's never broken skin. Knock on wood, I hope that does not change. I am 90% sure that she's doing it for attention. I also wonder if she's doing it because like everything in her life changed in a relatively short amount of time. I think a lot has changed for her, so as much as some of her behaviors are unwanted and unnecessary, such as hitting and biting, it's kind of part of being a toddler, and I'm not surprised. Some toddlers just bite because they bite. I think that she's doing it because she has a lot of changes in her life, and it's kind of her way of getting attention, because she gets attention when she bites. It's not good attention, but it's attention. So Tim and I do a really, really good job at making a conscious effort of making sure that we're getting enough alone time with both Timmy and Kaya. So I'm hoping that as long as we can keep that up, that it'll, I mean, I don't think that this is going to be a long-term behavior issue for her. I think we'll see an end to it within the next couple weeks when everything kind of settles a little bit more. This is the beginning of the second week of Tim being at work again. So, he's fallen asleep now. So it really, like, everything is still new, and we're still getting into the routine of just me with the three of them at home. In regards to Timmy's behavior slash like adjustment phase here, the only real change I've seen in him is just an increase in whining, and his like lack of interest in doing things on his own. Like, for example, getting dressed or opening a door or putting his shoes on. Like, those are all things that he knows how to do on his own, but like I think to get some attention or some like one-on-one time, he tries to like act like he can't do these things, but he can. We've been reading The Little Engine That Could with him because we just want him to realize like that he can do anything that he wants, and we say that, like, that phrase right there, like, you can do whatever you want. Like, we say that to him a million times a day. In regards to my adjustment, I guess I can go into like a bunch of different details here. Like, physically, I feel mostly normal. I've been having headaches a little bit more, and I think that it's really just like sleep deprivation headaches, because if I take something or if I just have some caffeine, then I can usually kick it. Obviously I've been exhausted. I am down like 11 pounds. I'm not doing anything yet to try and lose the baby weight. I'm kind of just like eating whatever I want when I want, because in a couple weeks I'm not really gonna have an excuse like, oh, I just had a baby. As soon as I can start working out, I'm going to. I was thinking about doing a postpartum series on this channel all about getting my body back, aka like my new body, because your body's never the same after you have a kid or 2 or 3. Maybe talking about some exercise things that I do, maybe talk about some healthy food recipes. Let me know in the comments down below if that's something that you guys would like to see. I would actually love to go on this postpartum weight loss journey with other people. So, and I know that there are so many of you out there who have just had babies or are about to have babies, that maybe you would want to do this with me. That would be kind of cool and fun, and it would be a great bonding experience. Let's lose our baby weight. Other than that, like, there really aren't many updates. My next update for him is gonna be a 1-month update. He seems to have such like an easy temperament, kind of similar to Timmy's. There hasn't been a time thus far in his life where he's just like cried and we can't figure it out. 9 times out of 10, it's either hunger or poop. Once in a while, it's gas, but I mean, he's pretty easy to figure out, so we've been pretty lucky about that. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this update, but make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel so that you can come along on all these milestones with us. And say thanks for watching. You want to say thanks for watching? Oh, let's see. Can I Simba? Na Topanga. I don't know if that is. I always say, ah, Topanga. He is not having it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just talking about Topanga from Boy Meets World, even though I know that's not the words. Alright, I gotta feed this little guy. So give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.